Yo, Panzo. How you doing, bud? First one in as always, Anzo. Bacon, hello. I'm good, mate. Thank you. I'm good. It's been a fairly nice day today. So mostly been doing.
Oh my God! Subscriber hype.
Siri, thank you for the sub, mate. I appreciate it. Cup of tea. Early cup of tea as well. Thank you. How you doing, Siri? Oh, it helps if I connect my TikTok live chat, doesn't it? I do apologise, TikTok side. I completely forgot to press the connect chat button. But little fella, hello. Just begun the stream, indeed, mate. First Templar Sigismund. I know exactly who that is. How you doing, Dungeon? Let me just catch you on Twitch. Bacon. Oh Lord, have mercy on my body, dude. Dude, you're gonna be wrecked tomorrow, man. Legs and arms. Good God. Katana, hello. Over on Twitch, Siri says, doing good, bud. I'm still working on my inner circle. Nice, man, nice.
Burn the heretic!
Thank you for the 10 bits, mate.
Purge the unclean.
Bacon, your stream went well. 1.5 hours in total. Very happy that you guys joined. Of course, man, of course. Over on Twitch, Milo. I'm afraid not, mate. I'll be completely honest and straightforward there. Siri, I love the bits alert. I thought you would, man. I thought you would. We've got Disney on straight off the bat. I shouldn't get... No, this shouldn't get brought up, so we should be fine. Oh, for God's sake. All the Simba roars. Thank you for the 20 bits, both of you. Now, what have you been up to lately then, Milo? Terry Chapman's are my favourite. Well, there you go then, dude. Dungeon, you were doing some reading and you may have found out somehow how many Templars there are. How many are there? Katana decided hell with it and starting Morty. Yes, let's go, Katana.
And just beat the devil out of it.
You lot are going nuts with the sound alerts tonight. Who was that? Anzo. Siri, I'm just enjoying myself with all your interactions. It's been forever since I've been on seen you on Twitch. Yeah, so nowadays, dude, we completely multi-stream now. So we're on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok all at the same time. Like right now, we're on all three. So I finally got multi-streaming sorted out. So we're just making the most of it now. We're just using it every single time. There's no point in doing like only TikTok streams or anything like that anymore? It was always my goal to get multi-streaming sorted out. Siri, heck yes, it's awesome how much you progressed with your painting. Oh, to Katana, yeah, Katana really has, for sure. I mean, to be fair, looking across the board, like everybody in Discord has progressed. Hey Rosie, how are you? Templar.
Oh my god! Subscriber hype.
Thank you for the sub. That was OBN. 9 months, dude. Oh, god damn. So I think we've been on Twitch for 9 months. Well, I say that. We kind of stopped for a good while. So we haven't really been on Twitch for 9 months, but... Helbrecht, 36,000 Black Templars ready to fight, my lord. Damn. It's a serious violation of the Codex Astartes, High Marshal. With all respect, my lord, we don't care. That's sick. Rosie, I'm glad to hear that. How was the rest of your work day? Anzo, did you find out about YT mods? It's only after a certain amount of subs. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm over 1,000 subs on YouTube now, so... Oh, by the way, speaking of YouTube, I started filming for the Best Bid commission. Look at this. So obviously, for those of you that don't know what a cuckoo wasp is, I mean, I'm afraid you probably just have to Google it, but look at this. It turned out so cool. The wings aren't done, Siri. The wings are literally... I mean, they're not even stuck on, mate. They're just blue tacked on so I can get the top bit done. Rosie, it picked up a little bit after I did some calls. I think I've done a quote every day this week. Oh, amazing. Templar, that looks sick. Rosie, so pretty. Thank you. But yeah, so the wings aren't done or anything, and it's not even had a wash or anything like that, but this is what it's like. So the next step after this is to give it a gloss varnish, and then I'm going to give it probably a wash of like Doom Death Black or something like that, or whatever the Tooth and Coats version of Norn Oil is called. Oblivion Black, maybe, something like that. I'm going to give it a wash of essentially Norn Oil over a gloss varnish. And then from there, we'll block in a couple of highlights. This is only a tabletop ready tier, so it's only going to be like one round of edge highlights where the light would catch. But yeah, it's really cool. So I've done that one. I've only done 2 of them so far. The rest are all just base coated in green, but... I like the shift in hues. Thank you, dude. What model is it again? This is a Vespid from the Tau Empire. It is Way of the Collector, yes. But yeah, so that's the current commission alongside this one, and that one is for a YouTube video, so it should be pretty fun. I like the detail on the Nid's legs. So the lighting, the line work just here is going to be as bright as the line work just here. Kathy, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Right, make sure it's on camera. Yep. Oh, made a tiny little mistake there. That's fine. We can just return to the black and we can just tidy that up. So you see that tiny dot there? Just literally, I mean, it's basically already dry, but literally if you ever do a mistake like that, just let it dry and then just return to whatever colour is beneath it. So in our case, it's our black, and just put a thin coat of it over and you'll be fine. Way of the Collector, is that a lot of airbrush work? Only the purple on this. On the vest bids, it's all airbrush, yeah. Like, you could theoretically do that vest bid scheme with dry brushing, but it's so much easier with an airbrush. Oh, that's the time. Yeah, it freaking was. Oh, that was a bit one, wasn't it? Thanks for the 20. Have you been able to get any games in, G? I've not, mate, no. Because, like, my main gaming buddy is doing his aircraft course in Scotland at the minute. He's on his final year, so once he's done, he'll more than likely come back, and then he'll be a lot more free for games. But this Saturday coming up, I'm going down to my local to pick up my Azerman and my Fugan. CJ, thank you. I appreciate it. Daily Rosie, dry brushing is fun though. I like dry brushing. I don't use it loads, but I do enjoy dry brushing. What about you then, Siri? How have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you for a good while, man. Oh, by the way, Katana, Simba is in the other room right now. He's asleep on the bed in the other room.
Simba.
I'll raise you over here as well. Just been pulled in 20 different directions. That's fair, man, that's fair. I think, honestly, the last time you were in, it was post... It might have honestly been, like, post that hurricane. Did I see you around Christmas? I don't feel like I did. I've been in time to prime models recently. Oh, God. Oh, really? Sorry, not recently. Twitch is on the big screen. Oh no. No puss. Tell him to nap in there. So my price for the commission was out of their budget. Yeah, understandable for the size of the project. No, honestly, when it comes to commissions, mate, I ask a good chunk of the time. I ask the client to just not even like build it. Obviously, if it already is built, then I will simply just like give it a look over, clear any mold lines, anything like that. But I absolutely always say to them, like, don't prime it. You know, I will prime it. Because at the end of the day, if they prime it and the priming goes horribly, I will then have to strip the model and reprime it, so there's no point. I really want to get back into painting and everything because I just miss 40k in this community. It's good to have you back, man. Did you see the Black Templar that I did, by the way, Siri? For Dungeon Dad? You haven't? Ooh. Pop onto my TikTok, man. Have a look. Or my Instas, on both. It's good. Thank you, OBN. RC Crawler, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, I think I just saw that it said Underdogs joined. I'll check it out. The TT algorithm is weird in the US because the app hasn't been updated since pre-ban. Oh, okay, interesting. I know on TikTok, the American lot can't send coins anymore. Oh god, Omnisire's here. Hey Kat, how you doing? Hey Underdog over on TikTok. How you been, man? Eric, nice work. Have you ever heard of Xenothrall priming? I have indeed. Such a welcome. Just messing, happy painting. I don't really tend to do that. Sorry, say that again. Yeah, so I don't tend to typically use Xenothrall highlighting, Xenothrall priming too much. Oh my god. I only really use it if I'm doing maybe like backspace or if I'm doing corpse something. So that was Chris, right? How you doing, Chris? Siri, if no talkie. If someone wanted to get coins for gifts, they'd have to log into the website of TT. Oh, okay, okay.
There is no shelter for those who oppose the Imperium of Man.
Thank you for the 50 bits, Siri. I'll tell you what. You lot are going freaking nuts with the sound alerts tonight. Normally this is something that happens near the end of the stream. Underdog on TikTok, not too bad, mate. Just chilling, been painting Death Guard commissions. Ooh, interesting. I almost went for the water when I got tea right here. Fran, thank you for the follow. Obviously,
big summer blowout.
You know how much we like our... Yeah, exactly. And Chris, I'm doing good, mate. Thank you. I'm doing good. How are you? Omnisci, I do apologise. I never really got a chance to...
My cup of tea!
Thank you for the 10 bits, Katana, to post the announcement. So after stream, I will post the announcement then. Eric, semi-related, is there something particularly prone to clogging airbrushes about white primer? White in general, dude. White's just terrible. White, no matter what, is usually very, very chalky. It doesn't matter if you're thinning it down or anything. It's just a bit awkward to use. So whenever I'm using, say, like a white primer, instead of white, I would use something like... I would typically still prime it black and then cover it with something like Wraithbone, because Wraithbone I find sprays better than a white primer. Doesn't feel worth the Xenothrall Prime. If you're just going to do a Xenothrall Prime, I would personally just do it with a rattle cannon in that case. You don't have to, but if you're doing Xenothrall him, you can either prime it black and use either Wraithbone in your airbrush, or typically you can use a white ink, to be fair, Eric, white inks are pretty decent, because obviously they're fairly thin already. Or you can use a black rattle can and like the Wraithbone rattle can. the Vallejo white primer is pretty good. See, I've been finding, like, don't get me wrong, I like the Vallejo primers. You know, I use the black one all the time. But I was priming up the Vespids the other day, and for some reason, like, it's been fine for me for a long time, and then all of a sudden it just hated me the other day. Ask Siri, I have a spray can of White Scar, and it's the only can that I never had to restock on. I tell you, one of the best whites I've used, Eric. Do you have mixing balls in it? Not in the primer, no. One of the best whites I've ever used, Eric, is the two thin coats. It's either Trooper White, which is an off-white, a bit like Wraithbone, and then White Star. Those two actually...
No prisoners for the Emperor!
I'm turning that one down. Jesus Christ, my ears. that one's getting turned down immediately. Good God. Talk about a jump scare, Christ. Thank you so much on this side. Sound alerts. Best gifted sub ever, thank you. That was so loud. That was louder than the scream thing, like the jump scare scream. It was louder than that. Other alerts. Gifted subs. Volume. Turn that down. Good God. Okay. There we go. Coward turning it down. But honestly, yeah, thank you for the gifted. Bro, I just checked out the Black Templar commission. It's sick as fuck. Thank you, Siri. Eric. I never had rattle can not be splattery, but I only used the Walmart can before moving to airbrushing. I find airbrush is so much better than rattle cans. The only rattle cans I've really ever got on with are the ones from Colourforge, and even then I did actually have a bit of trouble at one point with them like drying really weird. So yeah, I just stick to airbrushing. I know it takes longer if you're doing like an army project, but it's just easier. I love the shield, it's my favourite part. Were those tears of blood going down her face? Yes. Yes, they were.
Everybody is on.
Thank you for the 100 bits though. It's a full-on party today. It is. I've literally done a couple of edge highlights and it's been 25 minutes. Life of a streamer painter. True. Siri, bro, 3 exclamation marks. I don't know why, but Tears of Blood goes hard. Okay, I still plan on sending you a Dante so you can have that on his death mask. Oh, dude.
No pain, no gain. Welcome to the hype train.
What even started the hype train?
Welcome to the hype train.
I hate you all so much. I looked at the screen at that exact moment. I'm gonna change the title.
There is no shelter for those who oppose the
I'm
Imperium
gonna
of
change the title of
Man.
this stream to Talking Stream because
I scum!
prisoners for the Emperor!
Potatoes! Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Right, let me catch up then. What just happened? Okay, so we did. We did Anzo. We did Anzo with the jump scare.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Exactly, yes, exactly.
There is no shelter for those who oppose the Imperium of Man.
You know, there's no need for me to have music on tonight. Oh, Ben, who did you even gift it to? Oh, there it is. I see it now. Speak up, man. We can't hear you. Honestly, mate. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the gifted subs, by the way. This is making me wheeze. Poor people over on TikTok.
I would like to see the baby.
Thank you for the 15 bits, Rosie. Anybody watching on TikTok or YouTube?
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Thank you for the 50. People on TT must be confused, honestly. Honestly. Like, what is going on? I even chose a fun little playlist as well. Oh god, what's OBN done? Oh, it's an emote, okay.
Everybody is on.
I even put, I like how, do you mean TikTok chat, Rosie? I even put that Black Templar song on as well. Now, Dungeon, if it gets interrupted, you have my permission to yell at everybody. There's no words in Twitch. Oh, right. I can see people talking.
My cup of tea!
Followed by my cup of tea. Thank you for the bits, everybody, tonight. Honestly, my ears are bleeding, G. Honestly, the amount of bits that you lot have sent tonight is absolutely insane.
Blood for the Blood God!
I think that's another bit one, isn't it? Bow down to your masters. You want more bits, was that? It's only been half an hour of the stream. We've got 2.5 hours left. And cheers for the 25 then, man. That's a symbol of war, isn't it? Cheers, Chris. There we go, I can see chat now. Ah, cool. I'm weirdly like, I think I'm actually shaking a bit. I don't normally shake because of streams anymore. but the level of support tonight is insane. Let me listen to my song. It's finished now, man. It's already done. Chris, right, you're safe. I need to lurk and adult now. No worries, dude. Honestly, thank you so much for the support. Where's the one there?
I would like to see the baby.
You see the baby. He's in the other room in a minute. Where's Let the Galaxy Burn? There it is. Much love's going lurk. No worries, Chris. Exactly, sir. Exactly. I think it's not that I'm shaking because of like anticipation or anything. It's more like the level of like support and stuff is just kind of crazy. Brilliant flurry of bits, people. You're all valued members of this community. Exclamation mark, humbled. Yeah, exactly.
Burn the heretic!
10 bits,
Kill the mutant! Purge the unclean!
That one is pretty cool. Right? Oh my god.
Burn the heretic!
Fight.
Purge the unclean!
I genuinely love that one. Also, sound alerts, my favourite. Sound alerts have just introduced a new thing as well. So you know how, I know I've mentioned it before. I don't, it hurts my feelings. Why? Why does that hurt your feelings? Obviously in the past I know I've mentioned about like dono links and stuff, and they've always been a bit awkward to find and things like that. Or sound alerts, that what obviously you are using right now, they have just rolled out a donation thing as well. So I'm gonna, not tonight, like tomorrow or something, I'm gonna get rid of the old dono link and get up a sound alerts one, I think.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
I shall hydrate. Ooh, that sounds like a good idea. Also, Kat, how goes the leather work that you've been doing, by the way? How's the music, by the way, everybody? It's not too loud. I mean, not that it matters after the amount of things that's just been going on. Omnisire. Yeah, it's going okay, but the die turned out too dark, so I have to start over. You can't strip off dies, unfortunately. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Siri, G, I've got to bounce. So glad I dropped in. The whole interaction bombardment had me dying. Have a good day, chat. And Katana, please show us Morty's progress. Thank you for dropping in, though, Siri. I'm glad that you're doing well now. Hopefully see you more often now that you're doing okay. Will do. Have a good one. Oh no, that's Katana. Daily Rose, I've run out of minis again. You know what that means, Rosie. More minis, indeed. More minis, indeed. It's the best time when you run out of minis, which has never happened to me ever, because I have a immense pile of opportunity. I should probably zoom out a little bit now, actually. Head to the store, fire it with a 3D printer, whatever you gotta do. Indeed, mate, indeed. There is a police helicopter outside, I can hear it. And so she can paint some of mine. Right now I'm working on more chainmail. Ooh. What are you doing? Making like a full suit or something? The closest store opens till 10 today. It's well over an hour away. What time is it? Wait, you're in Wales. What time is it? It's 20 to 7. You got time. Go for a little road trip. Liam's not home yet. Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. Just leave a note. Leave a note for him. Just like, going to buy more minis. On the side, making a new chain for a commission. We'll show pics when it's a bit longer. Cool. Wait, you're physically making the chain? That sounds really difficult. It sounds amazing, but very difficult. Rosie, oh, there's a view in a car. Sick. You never believe I managed to save £1,000 in the past month. Well, see, now that you've done that, it's mini time. Can you tell I'm happy today? My recent video must have got pushed out far out. Over 70 likes in less than 2 hours. That's ridiculously good for me. That's sick, man. Well done. I liked it. I think I was the 3rd like. I remember it popping up. I was like, as soon as I saw it, literally as soon as the video started, I was like, it's Ando like. Oh, sounds good on the side. Sounds good. Rosie, that money's towards a new car, sadly. Boo. I mean, it's not boo, it's understandable, but boo. Of course, Anzo, man. I do that for anybody that's in the community. As soon as their videos pop up, I'm like, and instantly like. Rosie, I'd miss the stream if I go out to buy minis. You'd have to put it on your phone, stick your phone onto 4G, put your phone into a phone holder in the car, and try not to crash. Katana, his armor's nearly based. I need to do another coat. Ooh. Purple, I'm guessing. Yeah. OBN, trying to price something you never painted is tough. Like, how long should a battle ready mini take for a knight on a horse? A knight on a horse, battle ready, I'd probably say, like... probably like 3 to 4 hours, for me, personally. That's a good song, I like that one. Of course, says Kay. Wait, Pride and Honor's there. Dungeon Dad, I found it. Assuming I'm doing most with an airbrush. Well, if you're doing a knight in armor, you can like potentially keep the knight off to do the actual armor plates, and then do the obviously the horse flesh. They are separate, thankfully, and not primed. Yeah. So that's what I would do then. I'd do the armor of the knights, all in like one batch, and then I'd do all like the horse skin in one batch and stuff like that. One of them's Gandalf. Oh, interesting. Of course, yeah, you're doing Lord of the Rings, aren't you? So I posted a few pics in creative and art. Amazing. Yeah, Templar, I found it. It's for the Minas Tirith Battle Host box set. I honestly forget that they even do Lord of the Rings stuff. So this one's about Ragnar, right? This song. Yeah, Ragnar. I'll tell you what, now that the blue's starting to get put on, it's really sort of coming together now. Oh, and chat, I haven't shown you. But oh, right, no stands. Yeah, I just heard it. Where did I put it? Oh god, it's all over there. I've started the base for the Hive Tyrant. So I'm still waiting for the next round of water effects to dry, but yeah. Let me zoom out a little bit. Where's Tails? Keep forgetting today is Thursday. It's flown by this week. Absolutely flown by. So, what you probably won't really be able to tell on camera is that the rocks have got like brown and green in it and blues on them. And then I'm probably going to try and get some... I'm going to try and get either like an algae stuff or like moss and put like moss and stuff on the rocks. But yeah, I'm just waiting for this round of water effects here to dry properly. Then I'll give them a quick dry brush with like a lighter tone, and then it's another round of water effects, and then it's the splash effects. But it's looking pretty cool so far. I'll be proud to have some good moss. Ooh, okay. But yeah, I am liking it. It's looking really cool. Don't touch it. I need to stop touching it. So besides Kay, who we know is obviously doing more Tyrion, what is everybody else currently working on? If they're working on anything. Or are some people just chilling, watching the stream? Over on YouTube, Ghost Eye looks dope. Thank you. I appreciate it. On Twitch, OBN working on the revised price. Nice, man. And then on TikTok, Templar, you're doing a Marshall and waiting for Swordbro bits. Nice. Bacon, finished building your looters, almost done building the Orc Boys, and then it's on to the Stomper. How does the Stomper look, man? OBN, I keep changing numbers around, but keep getting the same total. Bacon is huge and you have 2 of them. Nice. Did you get 2 in that box? Rosie, I don't really want to add terrain to my nids. Add terrain? What, is in basing them, do you mean? You get 1 in the battle force and then I purchase a second one due to the great price. They are, compared to like other big things like monoliths and stuff like that, Stompers are ridiculously cheap. Yeah. If you're doing battle ready, Rosie, honestly... Oh, shit, where'd I put it? It used to live over there. What did I do with it? Must be in the cupboard. Oh yeah, there it is. So, all you're going to need, Rosie, some PVA glue, and literally just pot of different it's literally just a case of PVA glue, dunk, give them a dry brush, stick a tuft on it, job done. Bacon, they're 800 points. Okay, that's quite a lot. That's basically like nearly a mini Titan. Right, I need to lurk and get youngsters to bed. Hopefully catch you later. No worries, Omnisire. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of the bits. And obviously for all of the support. I appreciate it. Right, we'll do Bardic Inspiration, then we'll do Embrace the Rot, and then we'll go to... We might go to Disney Metal tonight. We haven't done Disney Metal for a long time. Could you paint my Black Templar Knight? What do you mean, dude? I mean, hell, you were talking about doing like your entire army. A Knight Dominus. What painted in a Black Templar? Yeah, Black Templar Knight. That's kind of cool. I could certainly do a Imperial Knight if you wanted me to. I can Grim Darkify it as well if you wanted to. Add it to your list, Templar. Add it to your list. And so I'm working on a new diorama. Guess other things are gonna have to wait for a bit. What's your new diorama, dude? This is not Embrace the Rock. No, play that one. God, you can tell I'm not left-handed. I was thinking about it, but I'm probably just gonna stick with building my army. No problem, man. Big Loaf. You know, any alternatives to Screamer Pink? I'm using a normal crimson pinkish paint. So I would have a look probably into the Tooth & Coats brand. I find their pinks are actually quite nice. Screamer Pink's an interesting one because it's almost like a red. Let me just Google what the Tooth & Coats one's called. The Tooth & Coats one, I believe, from the looks of it, is called... There's like Hot Pink, Perisher Pink, Cyber Pink. But yeah, I personally would look into the Tooth & Coats brand. I'm broken. I asked my art teacher for a pinkish red. I mean, you could always make... You've got a normal crimson pinkish paint, right? You could always add... Do you have any ivory? Or just any, like, bone type colour? What colour is ivory? It's this one. So it's an off-white, like a bright bone colour. Because if you're trying to make pink, rather than going out and buying a different colour, you could add ivory into your crimson. Adding white would work. White's not as good because white's a bit chalky. But we've already had that. Ivory's a bit less chalky than white because obviously it's an off-white. But yeah, adding white to your red would work. I forgot to tell you there's a fan-made Hell's Reach animation on YouTube with audiobook sound. I think that's old, man. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Anzo on Twitch. I've got some new terrain pieces, good size as well. Painting them up and deciding how to make it. Oh, cool. Big loaf, yellow and white. Yeah, yellow and white would make it, yeah. Gonna go paint your Kairos Fate with us. Sick. It just saves you a bit of money as well, Big Loaf. You know, rather than going out and buying new paint, just make your own essentially. 3D printed it. Oh, sick. Where'd you get the file from? I've not seen a Kairos before. I get mixing, but not too good at mixing colours ratio-wise. It's a proxy too, not accurate, but looks awesome. Look up. Ooh, interesting. Okay. One thing to note, Big Loaf, if you're mixing to make your own colour, I would highly advise keeping what's known as a it's essentially a paint log. So you know how like when you go to the gym, so like, you know, bodybuilders and stuff have like a journal, like a log journal. It's just that, but for your paints. So say you make your pink and you're really happy with it, and it's like 2 parts crimson to 3 parts ivory, just note it down so that when you come to do maybe like more zinc down the line, you can look at your notes and just be like, oh, okay, this is how I made it. Because that's the only issue with making your own paints, is if you're doing an army project, if you're not doing the army in one go, trying to match them will be a bit of a pain. So just keep a logbook. Hey Crypto, how are you? No worries, mate. Thank you for dropping in. Hope it goes well. And thank you for the follow as well, Big Loaf. Just bought an airbrush off Amazon. Oh, nice, nice. On Twitch, OBN, do you know who it was in the Discord that was painting Lotor models? I'm afraid not, OBN. Just ask. Just asking like Painters Gen, just like, yo, has anybody painted Lord of the Rings? Crypto is crap, it just blocks. Just put more flow improver in it, mate. Hey, Sleepy. Short drop in, no worries. Even with Vallejo, air just blocks and spits. Even air paints, I did, it's crickets. Oh, okay. Even with air paints, I still put flow improver in Crypto. Either your brain will switch off or you'll go and paint. Alright, cool. Here we can still see it. I always use Flame Prover. I think I would just have to save for a decent one, to be fair, just returning it, tried everything. Fair enough, man, fair enough. If you want a cheap one, have a look at a company called Neo Eco. Is that the one from Combat Control? What, this? This is just a regular Hive Tyrant. Other way around, OBM. Flow Improver is to help them not dry on the needle. Thinner is what will make them dry on the needle. What was it again? Neo Eco? Yes, mate. Yeah, correct. Oh, without flow. Yeah. Right, yeah, thin that down just a tad. Yeah, I've not heard from Rosie for a minute. I wonder if she's gone to the store. I don't own Nvidia. This is not a painting song. Thunder Pigments. I freaking love that. I'm good, mate. My day was good. How are you? Online shopping. There we go. You want Element Games again, Brizzy? I just wanted to cheat one for Xenophil highlights. Yeah, I think Neo Eco would actually be okay then. They are, don't get me wrong, like they are cheap ones, but they're actually not too bad. Like I actually have a Neo Eco for my. Oh, Azrael, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. I've got one. Is my like emergency brush, if you will. Like if my brush like imploded one day, I've still got one. In fact, I'll just grab it for you. Okay, that was a terrible idea. It was right at the back of my cupboard. Thunder Pigments, good. Nearly finished my best mini yet. Sick, man. What, you been painting? So this is Neo Eco. Oh god. So it's honestly like quite a nice brush, as you can see. Like it really isn't that bad at all. And the set I got, it comes with, I think, 3 different needles, because there's 1 in here now and there's 2 in there. So 3 different needles. It comes with a little pipette, which I completely forgot about. That would actually be pretty handy. I might actually keep that out. Obviously, this topper here, massive toppers. I don't know why you would ever need to use something like this, but no, like it's genuinely a decent kit. I don't like that because I chose a black one thinking that it looked really cool. I would recommend getting the red one, because trying to see if you've got paint left in the pot when it's black is freaking impossible. So I would recommend getting the red one. But no, Crypto, this, honestly mate, they're pretty good. And like I say, they're cheap, so. Rosie, maybe. It's the best website, isn't it? It's really good. But yeah, I'd recommend the red one. War Machine, hello. How are you? Crypto, I'll have a mooch, to be honest. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. Of course, man. No problem at all. Favorite painting brand? I like to glue it. What a sick name. Gallery. I can't say that word. But Invasion. Favorite painting brand? What is in like? What's my favorite painting brand? Mine's. I think I'm being very slowly turned to Tooth and Coats. I really like Tooth and Coats lately. I've been using them at every opportunity I can, so. Over on Twitch, War Machine, I'm well. How's your day going? Glad you're well, man. And I'm good, mate, thank you. I'm good. It's been pretty chill tonight. Well, I say tonight. The stream hasn't been chill. Stream's been freaking mental. But my day's been pretty chill. So I've started a new commission, which are vest bids in the style of what's known as a cuckoo wasp. So. And we're doing it as a YouTube video as well. So I started painting them today and started filming. So this is how they're looking. Thunder Pigments, what's the best beginner airbrush? Was going to H&S Ultra, but 2 people said Discord it clogged. The Ultra's not. Yeah, I've heard hit and miss things about the Ultra. I would honestly say what Primus put in there, which is the Badger, that is quite good, or the Evolution, which is what I use. Like in reality, the Evolution is actually a kind of like a beginner intermediate kind of brush. War Machine, it's turned out quite well, thank you. And obviously at the minute we're just doing the Hive Tyrant at the minute. So we're doing all of the carapace lines, as you can see here. What's a good varnish? Oh, this one. This one is freaking mega. This is the one that I've been using on this Hive Tyrant. So this Hive Tyrant has had 2 layers of this satin varnish on it. And honestly, it's so good. I haven't used Tooth and Coats, but Pro Acryl and AP Fanatics have been great. What's your favorite paint brand then? I'm gonna butcher the name, but Nojasta? I definitely murdered that name. I do apologize. What about you then, War Machine? What have you been up to? I just use whatever I get my hands on. I really like Vallejo special effects. They are good, to be fair. Their fluos are actually honestly quite good. Don't get me wrong, I've got a lot of paint. I like a lot of paint. I've got Citadel, AP, Vallejo, Scale 75, 2 thin coats. Anything else? I've got 2 AK paints. G, hypothetically, how long would it take you to paint a Stomper just a battle standard? If it was only battle standard, obviously it'd be primarily an airbrush project, so you're probably looking at like 15 hours. One of my BF friends just went into prison and we inherited his entire paint collection, which is a ton. Oh! Well. That was... At first I was like, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. And then I was like, oh wait. There's a positive to this. I'll tell you what, I've like ran out of room for paint, honestly. What was that? 11 for Battle Standard? Battle Standard is 12. Battle Standard is 12, High Tabletop's 13, Display is 16. If you go on Discord, dude, it's all in the About Me section. And it says like what you get from each tier and stuff like that. What is the Element Games quickest delivery? I had one where it was like 2 days, I think. I started storing some in my tank aquarium stands. That's amazing. What do you paint them? What did you say, first class or first class? Yeah, first class. We have all of our chips and demons right now. I'm running the Zinch, or however you spell it. So I've got a lot to paint. Definitely, yeah. That's a lot of blue horrors, pink horrors, flamers, screamers, and then obviously a lot of changes. Well, I probably don't actually have to be that zoomed in. I know I'm doing detail work, but still. How much tea have I got left? Oh good, I saw some left. Racy, fuck it, there's a Saturday option. I bought minis. What'd you buy? The horrors are so ugly, so I had them 3D printed. I'm running 2 Lord Changes and 1 Kairos. Oh, nice, nice. I think the horrors are really old models now as well, so I don't blame you getting them 3D printed. I think that in terms of their demons, other than obviously the Lord Changes, I think Screamers are probably their best ones. The Flamers don't look too bad, but The Triceratops. Oh, yeah. The Bastillodon. Oh wait, I've just read. You said don't say it. If that's what you meant, don't say what it was. But cute little stingrays. I like that. Yeah. If I squint my eyes just enough, I can barely tell what's going on at the flamers. That's the only issue with the demon range, is that other than the big demons, the little demons really haven't had a lot of love in a long time. War Machine on Twitch. This purple is sexy. This is 3 different tones, mate. It's Nagaroth, Zerus, and then Sorcerer's Cloak from Tooth and Coats. But Sorcerer's Cloak is equivalent to Gene Sealer. Have you heard the rumours though, Noz, about the fact that the demons might be getting rolled into the Space Marine codexes? So like 1K Suns, Death Guard, World Eaters. Well, that's exactly what I thought as well. Like, what are they going to do with Undivided? Where's Be'lakor going to go? Is he getting his own? Is he getting his own like Space Marine book or like what? On Twitch, Bacon. Talking about armies not getting love. Votan. Votan's the newest army. Thunder Pigments, happy with my 1,000 Suns, looks sick from far away but terrible up close. Over on Discord, what was the name, sorry? Dizog, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Katana, we're getting closer and closer to that 300 goal, by the way. I'm going to have to print Goku at some point. Alright, revised cost sent. We shall see. Nice, man, nice. Right, chat. What time are we at? We're at 7:30. I'm going to take a real quick bathroom break, and I will be right back. Okay, right. Bacon, they still need to get something. Oh, Botan. I think they're meant to be getting a new character. OBN, I think I should shoot myself in the foot. I think I shot myself in the foot on it. I really can't go any lower. Yeah. If you go any lower at that point, you're not prioritizing your own time at that point. Thunder Pigments took you 2 days to paint that bloody 1000 Sun. Absolutely hate the trim. It's stressful to paint. It's just practice, dude. Like, once you get used to painting trim, it's not too bad. Right, I need that tooth and coats paint now. So the next highlight, Ray Gun Glow. Hey Droog. Somebody mentioned trim. Yeah, Droog's having a trim nightmare right now as well. Finding a rhythm when painting trim is clutch. I do agree. Well, we've had a lot of FIRs. Let's do sleep token. Gulliman is trim-tacular. Looks like I'm not painting chaos anymore. Ah, Drew, thank you for the 12 roses, bud. Also, we figured out that the American audience they just can't physically even see the treasure boxes you send, because if you're in America, you can't send coins anymore. So they therefore can't open your treasure chest, which is why no one's been opening it on my streams. Rosie, I'll open it. Americans can't send coins? No, is it since the ban? Yeah, exactly, yeah. I remember Kay saying that she can't resub on TikTok. Like, it's just physically not an option. She can't resub, she can't send coins, nothing. Thank you for another rose, Drew. First Templar, yeah. Shadow banning TikTok in America. It certainly sounds like it. OBN, I'm trying to find a copy of my profile pic, but it's lost to the ether. Thunderpig's trying to throw your 1000 suns into the stove. David Jenkins, thank you for the follow. Elden Ring God has joined. Ooh. Droog, I liked the gloss then wash advice. Oh, good man, good. I'm glad. It just makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? Like everything just flows so much easier. Nice thunder pigments, yeah. Right, there's not a chance in hell you lot are going to be able to see this. Black Templar, thank you for the heart me. Noz, how do you extend your brush life? It's just simply down to brush care and then cleaning. So I do have a video about brush maintenance on my TikTok, but essentially the most crucial element is right here. So this bit here is known as the like ferrule. So if you get paint here, it then gets into the ferrule and it will dry. And what will happen is, if you've got if you've got paint in the ferrule, when it dries, it will actually like push against the bristles and then obviously part them, right? So the number one thing for brush life is prevention. So just try really hard not to get paint down here into the ferrule. If you do, like, you can use like brush soap and stuff, and you can sort of go like this and like use your nail to essentially like pull the paint out. And now, to prevent getting paint down into there, when you got your paint on your palette, instead of like, you know, coming in and going like, I mean, I'll just use a crappy brush real quick. Instead of coming in and picking up your paint like this, you know, it's already in the ferrule, right? So instead of doing that, just like come in from the side and just pick it up so that you've only got the paint like sort of halfway into your bristles. The number one killer though are shade paints. So like GW washes, anything like that, they're the killers because they're so thin. Brandon, thank you for the kind words. Because shade paints are so thin. Do I have any shade paints next to me? That's a contrast paint. There we go. Because shade paints are so thin, what will happen is, if you're trying to pick out your shade from within the pot, like gravity and capillary action are just going to send all of that down into your ferrule, and then obviously they're going to dry there. So I would always recommend still just putting your shade paints onto your palette and then just doing the same thing. Just come in from the side. Don't load up too much, because again, if you're loading up too much, because they're so thin, they will just run into the bristles and down the brush. But yeah, that's the simple gist of it. Wow, Microsoft Defender antivirus, thank you for not finding any threats. How long did it take you to paint this? So far, we're probably about... We've been doing it on stream, so ignoring all of like the time that I've spent like not painting and talking, probably about We're probably like 15 hours in now, I'd say. Damn, worth it. Looks cool. Thank you. So this is a commission model as well, though. So over on Twitch, OBN, so slick. I was able to link my phone to my PC and can now easily copy and paste pics and vids from and to for each. Nice, man. Nice. That is cool. What were you using for... Oh, sorry, that wasn't OBN, that was Bacon. What did you end up using for your camera for streaming, by the way? Did you use DroidCam, like I said? So what about you then, Brandon, on TikTok? Are you painting at the minute? And if you are, then what are you painting? Bacon, yeah, I went for DroidCam. How did it look from your side? It looked fine, man, yeah. You might be better off zooming in a little bit, because I couldn't really tell like what you were building, but the camera quality looked absolutely fine. Noz is doing the keeper. How's the keeper going anyway, Noz? And hopefully that brush maintenance made sense for you as well, Noz. It did. Good, good. It's going terrible. My BF needs it by tomorrow for a tournament. Oh, shit. If it's only for a tournament, you only have to do like a tabletop ready sort of standard though. Especially if it's for tomorrow, like. Over on YouTube, Brendan says, coming along nicely. Thanks, Brendan. I appreciate it. Noz, he wants it done. Oh, God. Could have given you more notice then. What colour scheme are you going for? Like box art or... Brendan, you do coaching on. You do coaching on painting / have a Discord? I do, mate. I do indeed. To both of those questions. If you want to get into the Discord, unfortunately I haven't got it linked in my YouTube bio yet, which is something I keep telling myself I need to do, and I keep forgetting to do it. But if you go onto my Insta, it's the same logo, Brendan, same logo, same name, everything. The link to Discord is in there. Over on TikTok, Brandon, thank you for the follow. And then in terms of coaching and stuff, that's all done through my Discord. It's all just done on there, like video chats on Discord and stuff. What? Me? I keep forgetting how loud these kind of things are. Grimdark Barbie, thanks for the raid, mate. I really appreciate it. And for the follow, Grimdark. Any of my mods in Twitch, could you shout out Grimdark for me, please?
Hydrant, you bastard! Hydrant!
Right, 1 minute. Let me just wash my brush. Nope, I drank all my tea. It's water. Oh, cool. There's a shout out. Thank you. Rosie, Liam is here with me and he has bought a car. Oh, sick. You know what that means then, Rosie? It's time to buy minis. Grimdark Barbie tune is looking awesome. I'll pop back in shortly. Got to run and get the little ones from school. No problem. Thank you for the kind words. Over on TikTok, Nil, hello. Brandon for the Emperor. He said, for fuck's sake. Does he do AOS as well, or is he a 40k player? How many minis do you think you can buy with 1750? Ooh. 1750? One minute, how much is a warlord? Brandon, what made you choose this colour? This is a commission, mate. So this is the client specs. How much is a Warlord Titan? Unfortunately, you have to buy it through G-dubs, so... Buy Warlord Titan. Mars Pattern Warlord Titan body, only the body by the way, is £1,233. Then you have to buy the guns as well. So you could afford a Warlord Titan for £1,750, Rosie. £1,233. It's not even got the head. It's just the body. You have to get the head as well.
Simba.
Christ. How much are the guns? What the fuck? Alright, this is... Yeah, okay. The guns are 150 quid, and the head is 83 quid. What the fuck? That's insane. Katana Simba. He says, is it rear wheel drive? It's the Mars Pattern Warlord Titan. It's essentially the biggest standing model that you can buy. It's like bigger than a small child. Like it would come. I think it stands like. Oh, you can't really see my hand, but it stands like this high. Autistic Cheese Puff. This does not look Codex compliant. Well, the hive mind is better. Brandon, we're talking about a Warlord Titan. So I'm multi-streaming at the minute, Brandon. So unfortunately, I haven't got the multi-stream chat like actually up, but I'm talking to Twitch at the minute. Because the Daily Roast was on about how many minis can you get for £1,750, and I said you could get a Warlord Titan. The Emperor will be notified of your heretical behavior. It's fine. Wait, when you say the Emperor, you mean the four-armed Emperor, right? Oh, like, if I ever got asked to quote for a Warlord Titan, I mean, it's going to be thousands, because it's massive. It's 2 feet tall. Exactly, yeah, 2 feet tall. Can you imagine the quote on that? Oh, yeah, that will take 200 hours. Hey, let's not get heretical. What's wrong with the four-armed Emperor? It's got Emperor in his name, right? False god. The Emperor of Mankind reigns supreme. Does he? In reality, the true rulers of this galaxy are the Necrons, because the Necrons are the best. Making it Stomper time, let's go! Gee, you need more Templars. Well, from the sounds of it, First Templar Sigismund, it sounds like I'm about to probably get more, given how many things that you want commissioned. Over on YouTube, Daniel says, what kind of purple? So it is Nagaroth Knight as a base coat, and then it was Zerus purple with the airbrush from 45 degrees, and then it was Sorcerer's Cloak from Two Thin Coats, which is equivalent to Genestealer purple from 90 degrees, and then you get this effect. So you got the Nagaroth Knight underneath, and then the bright purple on top, and then you got that mid-tone. Borgol, thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, Autistic Cheesebuff, the Great Crusade of Black Templars will be visiting. I'm trying to convert you from the Necron filth. Never. Absolutely never, mate. Necrons are the best faction in the entire game. Nothing will ever change my opinion on that. Notified Lord Cargo of your heretical behaviour. Adeptus Paints, thanks for the follow. Follow for that base Necron take. Exactly, mate, exactly. Unfortunately, I don't actually have any of my Necrons near me. But yeah, thank you for the follow. Rosie, I bought the Lady of Vines and the Engineered of the Gods. I was all like, shush, because Liam walked in. Fair enough, fair enough. A Tyranid Necron would be cool. See, can you imagine how terrifying the Tyranids would be if they actually ended up somehow consuming Necrons? Like, good God, just give them the universe at that point. I'm just waiting for the Silent King book to come out. Tyranids getting dunked into living metal. Christ. Bro, that'd be scary. I don't think they'd be stopped. No, they wouldn't. They would not. A living metal Tyranid would just be... Can you imagine a living metal Swarm Lord? Icy Masky, thank you for the follow as well. We didn't talk about that blasphemy. Ferris Manor says moulding at the idea. Definitely. Sleep Token goes hard. Sleep Token is ideal painting music, mate. You've alerted Grimaldus now as well. God damn. I've got everybody coming after me. Rosie, I still need to buy minis for the comp. I've got to enter it. Sounds good. Adapters paints. That cat meowing in the follow event made me double take it. My cat. Yeah, that's Simba. So Simba's my cat. He's basically the mascot of Galloway Paints. Some in chat say that Simba's the Emperor, so I see. I've been working on my own Tyranids. Ooh, nice. What colour scheme? Rosie, no, Simba is the streamer. Yeah, I just keep his seat warm. Galloway's the host. Also, Adapters Paints. I don't know if you've played Space Marine 2, but if you haven't, then I'm afraid, spoiler alert. But when they introduced the Necron Tomb, you can imagine my reaction. I was genuinely like, "Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god!" Same was like, "Where are they?" Yeah, exactly. But nope, no Necrons. No, I'll tell you what the slap in the face really was. The fact that you go down to the Tomb World, and then the only things there are the Tomb Sentinels. And yet, in the game, they made Tomb Sentinels legends. I was like, fucking dickheads. Tomb Sentinels are so cool. You bring them out in a game, and then make them legends in the board game. Icy Musky Behemoth with my own touches. Ooh, a little bit of coconut crab. Oh, sick. That sounds really cool. Really, really cool. And the one that you're seeing right now, this isn't mine. This is a commission. So my own Tyranids are also High Fleet Behemoth. Over on TikTok, Banderson, that purple is so sick. Thank you. Mr. Wick UK that says nice. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the likes as well, Mr. Wick. Did you use an airbrush for the skin? Yes, mate, yeah. So, for this skin, it's an all-over coat of Naggaroth Night. And then from 45 degrees, it is Zeru's Purple. And then from 90 degrees, it is essentially Gene Sealer Purple. Raxor, thank you for the follow. On Twitch, Rosie Cookie came to watch the stream for a moment. Nice, nice. Simba's still in the other room, so... Oh, there you go, there's Simba. Whiskey Pirate, thank you for the follow. follows are popping off. Nearly at 300. Let's go. But also, let's not go because I said to my chat that when I hit 300, I'm going to try and print off a Dragon Ball Z 3D print and paint it in... oh crap. What's the bloody thing called, chat? In like the comic book style. Cell shading, that's one. I said to chat that I would print off like Goku or Gohan or something and then try and paint it in cell shading. And like, don't get me wrong, like I paint a lot, right? Like painting is literally my job, but I have never in my life painted cell shading before. And cell shading is so anti how I paint. Oh god, yeah, exactly. Oh god. I know an Aussie artist who's really goated at it. Ooh. They got Insta? I know there's an artist that works for Green Stuff World who does cell shading, and it literally looks as if it's like straight out of the comic book. Lecter's Kitchen. Alright, cool. I'll have to have a look at that after the stream. Speaking of, what time are we at? 8 o'clock. I've got an hour left. Like with cell shading, obviously because I know you can't really see these edge highlights right now, but like because I'm obviously so used to painting 40k, you know, I'm used to like obviously blending, like airbrush blending, all that sort of thing. Cell shading is the literal opposite to that. I couldn't get further away from my style if I tried. God damn. Navarro, thanks for the follow. Oh god, what are we at now? Okay, what are we at now? Says 294. Alright. 6 more. Milkman, I remember this. Is that the Digimon guide? I tell you what, now that you mention it, Milkman, Tyranids are very Digimon. Especially a Hive Tyrant. But no, this is a Hive Tyrant Milkman. Uh, 294 for you as well, Rosie. Alright, cool. So we're at 294. Yeah, we are close then. We are close to cell shading time. Obviously, you know, with this being a commission, even if we do hit 300 followers, like let's say like on Sunday or whatever, we will obviously finish this first, still on stream, and then once this is done, we'll do the cell shading. Which is either going to go really, really well or terribly. I see you got ads, no worries. Milkman, really? Wow, there's definitely some similarities. Honestly, yeah, now that you say it, I can't unsee it. Rosie, I need you to pick a Sylvaneth. I'm going to go for the one that we were discussing the other day. I can't remember what it's called though. Yeah, my brain went straight to it. Yeah, honestly. Like, I've not seen, obviously I've not seen Digimon for a long time, but even when I was a kid, I never watched Digimon as much as other things. Like I used to watch like, you know, like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon and stuff like that over Digimon. But I did watch Digimon. Just let me know when you buy it. No worries, no worries. In fact, actually, Rosie, obviously I know you said you wanted to essentially like get me it. Once I've got it sorted out, you could always try and use the new dono link if you wanted to. True, plus the with the internet you get clips and pieces of the best part, so it's easy to get. Yeah, exactly. And my childhood, to be fair, was primarily Pokemon. Like I played Pokemon, I watched Pokemon. Like Pokemon was definitely my main thing when I was a child. I think you do, Daily Rose. I think if you use a dono, you do get all of it. Like Twitch doesn't get any of it. Milkman, no, this is... So if you've heard of Games Workshop and the Warhammer brand, that's what this is. This is a Warhammer 40,000. It's called a Hive Tyrant from the Tyranid range. Thank you for the follow, Milkman and Maxon as well. Bacon on Twitch says, whoever at GW was a bloody genius to not label this with darn instructions. Wait. The Stomper doesn't have instructions? Yeah, so Rosie, from what I gathered from doing research and asking other streamers, I think bits and subs is 50-50 with Twitch, but donos are 100% for me. And I believe... Oh, who was it that sent the last... Either way, I got a dono like a month or so ago, and I double checked, and yeah, like Twitch don't take any of it. You do get 100% of it. Oh, sorry, Milkman. So Warhammer models are plastic. So they come on a sprue like this. They come on a plastic sprue like this. So obviously they're all like made on the computer, and then they come on a sprue like this, and then you clip them out and glue them together with plastic glue. Three geese in a trench coat. That is a wicked name. I'm not gonna lie. That's a cool name. Hello, how you doing? Icy Masky is back from ads. So you were asking if there's a Discord, weren't you, Icy? So yes, mate, there is. If OBN or anyone, could you put? Well, actually, just put ! Discord, and the link should come up on Twitch. And so wasn't that Horde donating 10? Horde did donate 10, yeah, but then oh my god, how I've forgot her name. The one that I did Tiamat for. I've completely forgotten her handle. Cool, there it is. There's the Discord server. That's the one, Ace. Thank you, Katana. I don't know how I forgot that. Ace donated. I think she donated like 15 or something about a month ago. My mind went completely blank. I was like, What was the name? Should be Ascensionism next, I think. Yep, there we go. God, I've listened to Sleep Token too many times. Shall we skip this one, Katana, yeah? I see, I've joined it. I'll throw my bugs in there. Awesome, mate. So now that you're in, if you go... hell no. If you go into select your roles, give yourself the painter role, and then you'll unlock the painting area, and then stick it in like completing models or work in progress, anything like that. If you can't find it, just ask one of the mods that are in there, and they'll direct you to it. For anyone on TikTok as well, if you want to join the Discord, then if you go into my TikTok profile, the Discord is in my link tree. Sleep Token is what I think the Emperor would listen to. And then same thing, if you're on YouTube watching, unfortunately I don't have it actually on my YouTube bio just yet. So you'd have to go to either my TikTok or my Instagram to get the Linktree link. Hey, Omnisire. Omnisire's back. Throw my single color non-emissary in whip. Amazing. I look forward to it. My Northern Emissary actually, if you keep an eye out, Icy, on the bottom left, where obviously like those minis are coming around, my Northern Emissary should be in the rotation at some point. I have returned. How are you, Cat? We got raided whilst you were gone, Cat.
Simba.
Trying to summon him. Over on TikTok, Ghastly Barbie, thanks for the follow on TikTok and the likes. Doing good, thanks. Went on a Munchie raid. Oh, nice, nice. I should watch intently. Yeah, because they're like, my Tyranids are like way under the bed, so they would be an absolute nightmare to try and find. Like the one that I want to get for myself next is Death Leaper. I think Death Leaper looks absolutely incredible. But is Grimdark Barbie and Ghastly Barbie the same person? I know they're different names, but they're very similar. Most of what you see as well in that square, I know TikTok can't see it, but Twitch and YouTube, what you mostly see in that square are commissions. Not all of them, but a good chunk of them are. That reminds me, your TikTok doesn't have enough likes for my liking. TikTok, like, what is in the live stream? What we at? Because obviously I can't see it. Angron, Luminor. He's on there. I know Norman the Norn is on there. Oh yeah, that is pretty low, especially for Thursday. And Stream called him Norman the Norn, by the way, not me. Oh, that Libby needs to be a bit closer. I'm waiting for it now as well. I swear it's on there. You know, every time Katana, I'm like, oh, we're still listening to Ascensionism. It's been like 10 minutes. It's the best. I know it's your favourite, so. If anyone wants edge highlight practice, get a Tyranid. I have enough to deal with Admech. Oh, speaking of Admech, actually, Kat, one of the upcoming TikTok tutorials / Instagram Reels / YouTube Shorts is going to be... Where is it? Going to be one of the like lightning electric guns that the Admech use. And we're going to do call. I'd actually like to do a call, to be fair. On TikTok, user says, what brushes do you recommend for painting? So if you're on a budget, have a look into Green Stuff World. They've got their gold series and silver series. Both are really, really good. If you're not on a budget, then Artis Opus all the way. Omnissiah plasma guns. I've got some plasma gun tutorials on my TikTok, I think. My dry brushes are makeup brushes. Makeup brushes are, honestly, they're really good for dry brushing. Really, really good. A kill for an AO set. The AO stuff are really good. I would absolutely love to try and like get a Gallo Paints set sorted out, like with my logo on it or something. I know I see them, like all the time with some of the big YouTubers and stuff. So I think that's going to be a goal of mine, is to try and get a Galloy paint set. I think that'd be absolutely amazing. That's understandable, I see, yeah. Absolutely understandable. See, whereas with myself, I see I'm more of a like a perfectionist. I would rather just focus on one thing and just get it done, and then focus on something else. So why I find, in terms of like commissions and stuff, it's why I find like characters like this so much more enjoyable than like an army project. I find army projects really sometimes can be really stressful, because I'm trying to like paint, I don't know, like 5 Stern Guard veterans, all to like obviously a relatively high degree kind of thing, and because there's like 5 of them alongside obviously other things in the army, I find it way more stressful than just doing like a character commission like this. Your ADHD makes you hyper-focus on it. Yeah, you're in the same boat as me. Like I say it all the time, like painting to me is essentially like therapy. Being able to, like, obviously I know I'm streaming right now, but if I wasn't streaming, I just put like an audiobook on or something and just completely zone into a model, and like time will just disappear. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. She was basically a therapist to me earlier. Yeah, but I love how that little like chat ended up with, "Oh, you know what you should do? Buy more minis." I tell you, the weirdest part that I find therapeutic are edge highlights. Like, a lot of people obviously stress over edge highlights. I find them so enjoyable. Like, you just be able to sit there and just like focus in on it and go, boom, edge highlight. Like, I don't know, it's just something about edge highlights. I just find them just nice to do. Over on YouTube, William says, for glazing, is a thinner brush or one with a thicker body? I would probably just use the one that I'm using right now, which is a size 0. So let me just show you. So, something like that. So yeah, if you're using one that is small enough to do eyes, that's definitely too small, because in terms of a glaze, obviously a glaze is really thin. It's meant to dry quick anyway. So if you've only got a tiny brush, in reality you have basically nothing on there, and it will just instant dry on the brush. So you definitely want something with at least some form of a belly to actually hold some of the paint. So like I say, something like this. This is a size 0 from AO. So when it comes to glazing as well, mate, if it's leaving too much and collects at the end, are you wicking your brush off? So with a glaze, obviously you make it into a glaze on your palette, load it up, and you want to wick off like a fair portion of it, and then come in and do it. Also, quick tip for you. Chat will know exactly where I'm going with this quick tip. Get yourself something like this. So this is just a cheap, 2-setting hairdryer. It doesn't have loads of pressure. It's just quite hot. It's just like a good sort of heat one. And let's say I wanted to glaze. Let's say I wanted to glaze from like here to here, and I wanted to glaze the transition. I would heat up the area first with a hairdryer. Then, when you come on to paint your glaze on, because that area is now already warm because of the hairdryer, you'll go like that, and you'll watch the paint literally dry in front of your eyes. It will go dry, dry, dry. Yeah, I'd say a 00 is too small. You can't hold enough in the belly. And then obviously once the model like cools down, you just reheat it, carry on glazing. Well, let me just catch up with the Twitch side and the TikTok side. So Rosie, I grew up with an older sister and we played video games together. So I like playing games with people watching me play, and it goes with painting too. I feel so I like to, oh god, I've missed it. So I like to paint as I watch the streams because it feels like we're all sat in the same room. And yeah, okay, I understand that. That's really nice. I like that. On the side says, doing sharp edge highlights with a dry brush is satisfying. True, true. On the side, that's a great tip. Might try glazing again with that. It's honestly like, it's the only way that I do glazing now. I've never heard of this technique before. Yeah, try it. Honestly, like, it's something that you don't think about, but it really, really helps. And then in terms of making your glaze, we'll just use the color that we're already using. So obviously this is what we're using for edge highlights and stuff. This is too thick for a glaze. A glaze is essentially like 80% water. So a glaze is more akin to this, just here. So you see how thin that is? Super, super thin. And now, if you were to glaze without wicking it off, like, see how much we've got in that? Granted, obviously this is the crappy brush. But you see how much we have in that brush there? If we try to glaze with that, it's going to go absolutely everywhere. So, if we were to try and glaze with this, obviously, you can see there, we've got way too much paint, right? Way too much paint, way too much water. What you want instead, let me just dry that off. What you want instead is to load up your brush. That's still too much though. So then we're going to come in, wick off the excess until that capillary action stops on your tissue. And then you'll come in and you'll paint your glaze. You can see how it looks like we're not doing basically anything. Obviously, if we build that up over time, gradually you're going to get a color there. And that's where the hairdryer comes in. If that was already, in fact, I'll show you. plug the hairdryer in. Alright, give me 1 second, chat. I'm just going to warm this up. So, I'm just going to show you on this side anyway. So, hairdryer noises in 3, 2, 1. And then, if we come in with a glaze, you see how that insta dries? Also, that hairdryer gets so hot so quick that trying to hold that piece of model, I was like, fuck, it's getting really hot. I had to bring out the 50-year-old hairdryer that smells like diesel. But yeah, so like you saw it there, right? It dries really, really quick, and I find because it dries so quick, it gives you nicer. Oh, cool. I like it, Kay. I'll have a look. Because it dries so quick as well, it actually, I find it gives you smoother blends, because obviously it doesn't have time to pool and like be all weird, because it just goes dry. So yeah, just give it a try. See how you get on with it. What time are we at? past. Okay. I'm interested in what you've sent me, Kay. Coolest female Morty model. That sounds interesting. It's sick. First Templar Sigmund has a question on TikTok. Oh, sorry, Dungeon. I did not see your question at all, mate. What's your commission log looking like? It's not too bad, mate. We've got, obviously, this one. We've got the Vespids. I've got a Redemptor Dreadnought coming, which we're 3D printing some Space Wolf upgrade bits for it. After that, after the Dreadnought, I don't have anything else physically booked in. I just have a lot of people that are in discussions at the minute. The model's looking really good. I'm loving the highlights. Thank you, mate. And thank you, Rosie. God, I completely missed Dungeon's message there. Bacon's Dawn. That won't be until, I think he said, like... did he say May, Bacon? But like obviously we've got Ace. Ace is potentially wanting another Dragon done at some point, along with a bunch of D&D stuff. Bacon obviously wants Dawn doing. Last stream, loads of other people were saying about getting stuff done. But yeah, other than the Redemptor, nothing else is physically 100% booked in yet. Let me know so we can do Hellbrecht. Well, like I say, man, nothing else is booked in yet. So if you wanted to, like, book it in and physically sort of lock it in, then I can do that for you. Alright, on to the next bit. But like, in reality as well, Dungeon, the Vespid commission is done for a YouTube video. The Redemptor is also going to be a YouTube video. So if you wanted it done on stream, in reality, I could literally do it after this hype type. Well, at the rate that the streams are going, when I'm going to have to do the bloody cel shading first, then I can do it on stream. Okay, we can do that. Cool, man. Cool. Equally, of course, if you didn't even want it doing on stream, then yeah, I can just do it. But I know that you like getting yours done on stream, so. Anzo almost finished this little weird bug. Just the teeth to go and some highlights. Tomorrow's job. Nice, man. Nice. Avila TV, thanks for the follow. That's a neat nid you got there. Thank you. The glow looks so cool, makes you want one. I do enjoy doing Tyranid like carapace lines. I don't get me wrong, they take forever, but I do enjoy them. Anzo says, I'm so glad there's quite a few Tyranid fans today. They had to be somewhere, Anzo. I knew they were out there. Nids are the best. There we go, Anzo. Rosie, I don't hate them. They're cool, but for Sylvaneth, yeah. Galloway wouldn't agree, but I definitely agree. Nids are sick, man. They're just not as good as Necrons. Like, but neither's literally anything else. Nothing is as good as Necrons. I'm sorry that I speak the harsh truths, but it's Silent King or nothing, mate. Templar, they're little snakes, cool to look at, but that's about it. They're your second best. Suppose that's good enough. Second best. Are they the second best? Or are Grey Knights and Custodes maybe taking that spot? I can't make my mind up between them two. But you've been in the community for like 2 years. Well, how long's GWP been going now? Nearly 2 years, right? You've been there for like nearly 2 years. Opinions change, man. I'm sorry. Templar, Krieg, Necrons. I'm glad that Necrons are on your list, first Templar. I remember exactly what you said. I'm undivided, I care not which god, only that it's evil. Oh, I tell you what, First Templar, you're I know you're holding down the fort over on TikTok, but you'd there's a lot of heresy going on in the Twitch chat. What's a heresy? To be fair though, when you played with the Custodians, they did smash by the sound of it. They did, mate, yeah. Sylvaneth, Seraphon, Lumineth, Nighthaunts. Nice, nice. I do like Lumineth. Lumineth Rumlords, their models are so cool. I do think the Katana's converted me though. Darth Vader has joined the TikTok chat. Let's go. I do think Kay's converted me though. I'm definitely a vampire person when it comes to AOS. Heresy's so good. Then you pop over to TikTok. Heresy's so good. Just rub it in dungeon space. Oh god, OBN. I should have looked at getting the Spirit of the Mountain. Oh my god, yeah, you should. I mean, oh wait, we're back to Ascensionism. We've definitely, I know we're not, but we've definitely had Sleep Token play like 3 times. Let's go for this. Navarro, the carapace is looking great. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Just seeing the Heresy heavy support box for AdMech. So cool. That's right. This is the issue I have with AdMech in 40k. Their 30k models are so much better. Like, so much better. Like, infinitely better. They really are. I stopped adding to my 40k army a couple of years ago. I was given the Heresy box for Christmas. Like, I don't know, the siege automata and stuff like that, they're so cool. Rosie, I think I know which ones I want for the comp. Ooh, which ones? YouTube, William, finished the main part of the Silent King recently. Sick. And I tried something neat by painting Culture Hustle mirror paint in the cracks. With pure pain and concentration. That sounds very interesting. Keep Heresy on Twitch. Doomfire Warlocks from Daughters of Cain. Ooh. Bear in mind as well, though, Rosie, this is only for the Hall of Fame competition. Like, this isn't the one where you actually win stuff. The Hall of Fame competitions in Discord are meant, they're there to, like, kind of push you and, like, obviously help you improve. And then if you win, then granted, yes, you win, like, the bragging rights and you get put in the Hall of Fame, but yeah. Try painting Necrons with that mirror paint. They look really cool. It sounds really interesting. I'm going to have to research what it is. I don't care. It's just fun. Alright, cool. Cool. Speaking of the big comps, though, obviously I know that Chelonian Workshop is doing the freehand comp. But is anyone else got anything for the freehand comp? There is, William, yes. So obviously you're talking on YouTube right now. If you go to my Instagram, which is the same name, same logo, everything, the Discord is in the link tree in there. The Nebula. Oh yeah, you're freehanding the galaxy. Oh, okay. And you're freehanding a black hole, right? ARB, no worries. Katana, I'm. OBN comes in. OBN comes into TikTok. Magnus did nothing wrong. Horace is a good boy. Simba's out of stock. What? I don't know why. Is Simba out of stock for anybody else? I'll have to give it a look. Amazing, William. Yeah, you're more than welcome in, mate. A good friend of mine has just done a Nebula horse. Okay, that's cool.
Simba.
Yeah, there we go. Simba. A black hole on each wing. Sweet. Why does this happen to me? Just restart Twitch or something, Kay. Just wait till Dawn comes back. Twitchy Twitch, yep. I mean, if you want heresy, OBN. I suppose we do still need to technically finish this.
Simba.
Right, we do need to finish this still. Time to judge everyone's models. Yeah, just needs his base. I still to this day have not found a base. Oh, also I need to do the glow effects, but I still to this day have not found a base that I want for this model. I mean, you really should do a curl up with Zombie G. I actually genuinely, on the side, I really actually want to. Hey, Grimdark Barbie. When did you get back? Also, Nick over on YouTube. I know it was 5 minutes ago, but I've only just seen the alert. I do apologise. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. Just got back. Oh, okay, fair enough. I had to do my taxes after getting the little from school. I tell you what, like, I did my my first ever like self-assessment for Galway Paints not too long ago. That was obviously like in January. But that was interesting, doing the first ever one. Here you go, OBN. Not OBN. Here you go, Dungeon. I'll put this back on for you. I'll have words with her. Oh, definitely. I tried adding her on Discord, but it didn't let me. Grimdark Barbie, yeah, I bet. I don't look forward to having to do all of that. So how was your stream anyway, Grimdark Barbie? It was great, short but great. Nice, nice. What were you painting? Oh, I'm kind of just assuming that you're painting. You might not have been painting, but she has things locked down pretty tight. I'll speak to her. No worries, thank you. I was basing my Nurglings from my Frozen Chaos Knight army. That sounds absolutely incredible. Oh, Rosie, I'm sorry to hear that. And I gave them some snowballs based off chat suggestion. That sounds really cool. Really, really cool. There's honestly quite a lot of Death Guard fans in my community, like more than I would expect. In fact, if you have a look in chat, Katana in chat is doing her Mortarion right now. Can't wait to get a Mortarion. I've actually got. Let me show you something. It needs dusting. I'll admit that. But I do have this. This is a 3D print. So it's essentially a 30k Mortarion. I found a cool female Morty on my mini factory. Katana posted something in my Discord about a female Mortarion. It's probably the same one. What time are we at? We've got about 5 minutes. Okay. Can you put a tiny Rick next to Morty and then call it Rick and Morty? For God's sake. If you like Death Guard, you should check out the Defiler from Michael interesting. There's so many things I need to check out after this stream. William, I found a 3D print online for the official Horus model. It's gone now. I've printed it 3 times and the wool just won't fit. Even after using a Dremel. Probably gave myself super lung cancer with all the resin dust. Oh, Jesus. Funny enough, actually, if you look at the official model, even on the official one, it looks like it doesn't actually quite sit that nice. What What we got? We've got 5 minutes. Let's end with something like a Helldiver song, shall we? Your favourite are Orcs, Grimdark Barbie. Nice. Lorna Lofty Nurgle, hello. Speaking of which, yep, here is Lorna. Anzo Gallo, any chance you could get a sound alert of Morty saying, probably not. When I typed in things like Warhammer, there's really not that many. In fact, the Warhammer ones on sound alerts are literally the ones I have. How are you, Lorna? Alright, cool. I'll call that highlight the last one for tonight. Just finished uni tutorial. Right, start packing up. Oh lord, the kitties are acting up. No. Crash again, having to use Chrome. Heresy sucks. A dungeon. Where should I drop the link for that in Discord in case anyone wants to check it out? So what was it, Kay? Nurgle boys rule. So much Nurgle in my chat right now. Some stern words were given to Cookie as he jumped Jellybean. Oh no. Poor Jellybean. Female Morty. Stick it in, you can stick it in either like Painter's Gen, 40k Gen, or 3D printing. Oh my god, there's Nurgle emotes on my chat. We'll let this song finish because Praise Messiah's here, so, and this is obviously a song about Admech. So we'll let this song finish and then I'll say my thank yous and goodbyes. Oh, speaking of which, Kay, are you free tomorrow for Hobby Hangout? I love them, I want them. Yeah, where did you get those Nurgle emotes from, Lorna? Praise the God Emperor. Dungeon Dad's just holding back the tide. Yeah, you're free? Cool. Also, there you go, Kay. That's where you're going from. there we go. Let's turn Spotify off. I don't know what that is. No, me neither, if I'm being honest. I mean, you got your Simba alerts, Simba emotes. You know, they're the best ones, right? Started talking in my friend's server again after not in a few years. Oh, interesting. That sounds nice. Started a massive Warhammer chat. Yes, even better. Even better. Rosie, do you want to put some jelly bean emotes in chat before I say goodbye? Katana just spams the Simba ones. Oh no. No, I don't want to. Look at all the jelly beans. I love it. Alright then, chat. Anyway. That was incredible timing as I go. Alright then. So on that note then, thank you everybody as always for being here. That's a raid jelly bean. I love it. As always, you know, I truly appreciate all of the support. And you know, tonight went completely mental, absolutely insane. So again, Grimdark Barbie, thank you for the raid. I truly appreciate it. And to everybody that was sending loads of like sound alerts and bits earlier, thank you so much for all of the support. It truly does mean a lot. I will see everybody tomorrow for Hobby Hangout. Obviously, Hobby Hangout, as always, is only on my TikTok because it's just in America, and then we'll sort something else out. So for those that are free tomorrow for Hobby Hangout, I'll see you tomorrow. And for everyone else, have a great rest of your day or evening, depending on where you're from. And goodbye. Have you said it, Katana? You did. Pip, pip, cheerio, y'all. And everybody, bye. Down with the heretics, praise the God Emperor.